when you talk about yourself or when you talk about your story, you need to be fascinated with it.
Right.
Because every cell is a transference of emotion, and that emotion is high energy. You're going to naturally just sell whatever it is that you're going to sell. Like,
so what's
whatever.
the best CTA?
The best call to action?
From the mic to the floor, let the rhythm take control. Feel the fire in your soul. This is Booiaka.
People tie those kind of limiting beliefs behind the word sells. So you have to sell yourself, or you have to sell whatever it is that, selling sucks. It shouldn't be a have to. It shouldn't feel like a chore. It's more of like
so what's
whatever.
The best CTA?
The best call to action for the Booiaka podcast, or
for the Booiaka Academy.
For the
Give
Booiaka,
it to me.
Well, that is essentially what people are going to get out of it. The value behind what people are going to get. What makes you different? Let me ask you this. What makes you, it's like, you're asking me, sell me this pin, right? It's like, sell me this pin.
There you go.
People,
Come on now.
People are going to go, oh, well, let me give you a call to action for this. It's like, the features, the blue of it. No. It's more of who's in the market, right? Who is, ask questions. Go into asking questions. Like, what is it about the Booiaka Academy that people really need to know? What separates you from any other dance academy?
Right.
Let's start there,
and
then that's where we can start developing a call to action. What's going to call people into your academy versus the one next door?
Oh gosh, I'm not used to different questions. See, I'm starting to sweat again. Okay, like people think that a dancer is just a dancer, or a choreographer is just a choreographer. No, I'm a dancer. I'm doing podcast. I'm doing media. I'm doing production. I'm doing, especially these days, like we had to upgrade our skills, not just to one thing. That's where the Booiaka Academy comes from. It's more about a live practice, like in real time.
Perfect.
So I put them. Oh my God, you light me up.
I should live practice in real time.
There you go.
A cultural collectiveness with real experience in not just dance.
We are doing any kind of creative project that you have. You are put in the spot. Like, to give you an example, I worked in production. What they do in production, you have the conference room, you have everybody, every head of department is in the conference room, and everybody in production is either on Zoom or in the room, okay? And they discuss the idea together. And they come up with from reading rooms, the script, writing rooms, whatever that is. And I'm fascinated by that. Like, I've always been fascinated. I was the only one that was always happy when a meeting was going. Like, everybody else was complaining about it. And I was like, yes, because I was learning so much from it. And that's what I want to bring to the table, because there's a lot of people that don't have the, I was lucky to have the chance to experience this in production. And that's what I want to do. So,
So, going back to your question, so your call to action, by the sounds of it, is Booiaka Academy is tied to a live collective experience, tied into full production, podcast, real-time dance, like all of those things that you mentioned. So it's like, that's where you're going to get your call to action.
Okay.
That's exactly how you get your call to action.
Got my call to action here.
There you go. And it's tied to your true passion, because when you, instead of kind of like, coming up with a generic, here's my call to action, when you talk about yourself or when you talk about your story, you need to be fascinated with it.
Right.
Because every cell is a transference of emotion, and that emotion is high energy, absolute certainty that you believe in what you're talking about. You're passionate. It's changed my life. I know it's going to change yours. You're worth someone listening to. And so that's exactly what the call to action is.
You're hired.
Thank you.
That's where Forbes Riley come in. Like, her pitching was so on point. Like, she's saying, say in 3 words who you are and what you're doing.
Right.
So
the elevator
kind
pitch.
of like, it's the elevator pitch. Well, the elevator pitch, I can't pull it off because of my, style.
Sure.
It's like, my energy helped me in that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to literally wording, if you ask her, she says, I'm the queen of pitching. 3 words. The queen of pitching.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, I'm the queen of Booiaka, but but so it's. But
I'm the king of collaboration. I'm the king of comedy collaboration. That's 4 words.
There you go.
King. Well, that's the problem I used to have, because we do so much. We do podcasts. We do, like, how can I say in a short sentence everything that I do? Because I can say I'm the queen of dance.
You add the word collaboration in it.
So
that covers.
I like that. I like that. Yes.
In the
Give it up for King.
And then in the industry, so like Jordan would, when during his private consultations, and then when we do live sales trainings, like you would say that, think of when we're doing the scripting of a sales process for an organization, think of the truth well told. There is a sexier way to say exactly what you're saying. So for example, like, and related to Dave & Buster's, we're not going to say lemon and lime juice. We're going to say citrus sour.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, what's in this cocktail?
this-
You got the best of 1942.
It's more
Don
sexy.
Booiaka.
It's more, it's exotic. It's,
Mix
it
of
tells-
citrus
yeah,
sour,
Yeah.
less words than lemon and lime juice.
Yeah,
Right?
I see it. I
that's-
already painted the beach and the
Uh-huh.
margarita.
So,
I don't know, something in it with
yeah.
the lime. I don't know.
An experience of pear blossom syrup, like
Yeah.
paired well with. Yeah, it's just like it goes into that, right?
Well,
It's-
amen to ChatGPT because that has helped me.
Yeah.
Has helped me a lot,
Yeah.
and that's part of
Saves
the
you
reason
some
why
time,
those.
gives you some good ideas.
Yeah,
does
it
all
gives you some good ideas.
When you look at that list, because one of the problems that I've noticed too is like just like, which one do I pick? They all sound good. Well, which one are you tied to?
Right.
Which one can you remember like that?
Yeah.
That you
Yeah.
align with, So
That's true. That's true. Thank you so much.
Of course.